My name is Hannah, and I'm going to share with you my immigration story and how I almost gave up on my lifelong dream. It took me 8 years to get Canadian citizenship and a total of 10 years, including planning for all the requirements needed. But you know what they say, the journey is the destination. So it all began when I moved to Los Angeles, California from the Philippines. And after living in the States for a couple of years, I wanted to further my education in Canada. I applied to schools in Vancouver and Toronto, but eventually got accepted to an university in Vancouver. As of 2014, was an international student in Canada. I was planning to move to Toronto, but after a semester in Vancouver, I felt at home. I really fell in love with the city. So the process that had taken up to this point was extensive research about the school's requirements and visa. I applied for a study permit through the Government of Canada website and submitted the requirements at the Visa Application Center in Los Angeles. It took about 3 months to get approved for my Canadian study permit. From there, I booked a one-way ticket to Vancouver to start the spring semester. At that time, I was able to work part time in retail for 20 hours a week, which was the limit for international students. After a few months, I found a second job working as a behavioral interventionist, which I also used as a practicum credit for my degree. After I graduated university, I immediately pursued further education for 1 year. During this time, I applied for my postgraduate work permit that is valid for 3 years. During this time, I worked at a clinic. However, I quickly found out through my immigration consultant that this experience won't qualify me for permanent residency. This was an incredibly stressful time for me as I was scrambling looking for other skilled work. Thankfully, I was able to secure a position in the provincial government, which enabled me to score enough points to be qualified under the Canadian Experience Class stream. At that time, the minimum cutoff score was 447. It was trending lower due to COVID, and my score was 447. A few things that I did to increase my chances and gain more points included taking the English proficiency test, also known as IELTS. After working for 2 years in the government, I received invitation to apply for permanent residency. It took me 7 months from submitting my PR application to receiving my PR card. Normally, the residency requirement for citizenship is 3 years out of the 5 years of living in Canada. But after 2 years, I was able to apply for citizenship because I was a temporary resident prior to that. Hence, I had a 365-day credit along with my 2 years of being a permanent resident. During the process, IRCC reviewed my eligibility and I had to study for my citizenship test. Thank God I scored 20 out of 20. Thankfully, everything went well, and after 10 years, I finally became a citizen of Canada. So, in a nutshell, that is the story of my Canadian journey. And in this channel, we'll guide you through the process of obtaining student visas, securing work permits, achieving permanent residency, and finally becoming a Canadian citizen. We'll also dive into what life is like in Canada, offering tips on adapting to the culture, finding jobs, and making the most of your new home. For students, we'll discuss the different types of visas available, how to apply, and share tips to make your application process smoother. If you're aiming to work in Canada, we'll explore the various work permits, the application procedures, and provide advice on job hunting in the Canadian market. For those considering permanent residency, we'll explain the pathways available, including express entry system and provincial nominee programs. And for those on the journey to citizenship, we'll cover the requirements, the process, and how to prepare for the citizenship test. It's important to note that all of our content is for informational purposes only. We are not immigration consultants, and so for personal advice, we recommend consulting with a licensed immigration consultant. We want to create a community where you can ask questions, share your experiences, and learn from each other. Feel free to leave comments and let us know what topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and hit the notification bell button so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching and welcome to Insights Canada family.